The difference on the Alchemist is huge. If I want to do a 9-hour run, I'd be making tons of stuff now. I mean, it is enormous, the difference. I can make so much now. Holy crap, look at it. All right. Also, I noticed another thing. Additionally, 8% boost to all campaigns from Adventurer class listed, as opposed to what it was before, which was a big mess. This is just a much cleaner way of displaying that piece of information. Yeah. Lots of little things that make it all better. All right. So this is 42's first time contributing to the Level Up campaign. No, he's never going to be, well, I can't say never. He's not going to have the high growth that he might wish to have. But he is still going to give a 42% boost to Level Up campaigns. And if I decide to do Divinity or Multiplier, I mean, I'll regret his low growth then, but anyway, very nice. Let's have a look in our inventory for a second. Is nobody wielding that? Uh-oh. Well, let me see. I'm gonna give that to you. It's only fair since you forged the thing. There you go. Martin with a sword. Alright. Very good. So, they all have a second depth. And it's all too terrifying right now. But you all can handle a 4-hour run once more. So I'm going to send you in. Okay, next. Yep, that's all. Just wanted to point out a few more things I noticed. I'm sure there's other small changes that I have not noticed somewhere. But whatever they are, I haven't noticed them. Oh yeah! The camels continue. Oh, okay, so we can still do this. Oh, hell, I'm going to abuse it. I know it's going to be taken away real soon. Here you go. You have an entire 100,000. Enjoy. It's not going to make that much of a difference to my bottom line, considering what's going on here. I mean, we've got a 35%. We've got a 50%. We've got a 42%. Not to mention all of the... We've got 2 adventurers in on this as well. Oh, here's another 50%. Right. Oh. Yeah, my rock. I took him out of the dungeon runs because I needed the water slots, and I need the supporter, and I needed the blacksmith, and I didn't want to take the ghost out, and yeah. So the rock's back over here. I wonder if 5,000 growth, but you know he's never been on a growth campaign? That's 5,000 or 4,000 growth there, plus just food. Yeah. I'm actually seriously considering putting him in the growth campaigns. Seriously considering it. I also kind of really want to boost 42 because, you know, Divinity and Multiplier campaigns. It's good. It's real good. But I also kind of want to boost people finally over the robot and take us to that. I think 15,000 with a threshold. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I think. Anyway. Ugh. I'll worry about you later. All right. What? Again? What did you? Was something broken? Oh. The improved campaign cancel now also works for dungeons. It should be possible to evolve pets which require pet multiplier in UAC now. I don't think I need to restart Steam and pick up this update, considering that I'm not in a UAC and I don't have the campaign cancel anyway. Look at all that. Look at it all. I'll take those. Well, now, I think Slimer's pretty tough. I think we're all pretty tough. I don't know about this depth 2, but I kind of want to spend an hour in it. You're made of fire. I have 3 water types. You're screwed. 2 support pets. 2 support pets. Well, unfortunately, I have no way of getting at those. 1 rogue. 3 water types, a blacksmith, 2 supporters, and a rogue. That's not so easy. That's not so easy. I need more team slots and more evolutions. Anyway, let's see how our inventory's been doing. We're up to 26 never melting ice. I've made myself a pile of potions, 64 of them. Lots of herbs. Working on making iron bars. I would like my blacksmith to do more of his work, but unfortunately, that's not a lot. We need to get to we're going to have to try, let's see, depth 2. They don't drop never melting ice. Magic ice? So we'll get about twice the, I'd say better than twice as many. There might be, I don't know if there'll be more enemies per room. There might be. It says max 7, but so I guess slightly more. So if I'm in here, we'll get at least twice as much ice blocks. Of course, I have to go through depth 1 before I get to depth 2, and I don't know if I can survive here. I certainly am not confident in my kraken slaying capacity. No, I don't think it will work out. You know, I think depth 2 of the scrapyard is actually inferior. I think it is. Yeah, I think that, see, here's why. These drop iron bars, and I frequently get a lot of iron bars, and an iron bar is worth a lot of iron ore. Maybe it balances out, maybe it's still better, I don't know. But losing those actual full-on iron bars, then you have to go through the crafting time and everything. I don't know. Doesn't seem so great to me. Alright. So... let me see. This is the first run of a new P-Ball challenge here. A fresh one. Ah, mountain. Let me grab my stuff. Yeah. Overnight. Oh. That's what happens when it's super, super late. I forget to do things like this. Anyway. Oh, what? Plants and... oh, wait. There we go. So I don't know how much longer I want to run this, but probably not very long. There. Probably not very long. But I should be able to knock down a bunch more. A whole bunch more. Oh, right. Very important. I need... 2 times 5. So, I figure it's gonna be about an hour. So, I can send y'all out for an hour. There. Everything looks good. Well... whoa. Well, he's kind of behind, too. The only reason you're getting anything is because, I'm using Slimer over here. But deep sea treasures! Deep sea treasures are really good. Uh-oh. Now everything's out of balance. Anyway. There. I don't think I'm going to get as far as planet, sadly. I think I threw them into this more out of habit. I should have spread it a little more evenly. It's okay, though. It's alright. Here. Give me these for a second. Let's see. Okay. I wish you would make forests, mountains. Forest mountains. Heavily forested mountains. That's your job. Okay. Okay, now. Can I reach that far? I think I can. That will allow me to create weather. And I just want to get the weather train started now. there. There. My objective is, for this rebirth, to get the max number of upgrades on my Togs. And to be able to craft a ton of Togs. That's the goal of this one. And of course to get, you know, crystals. So, I figure 1 hour ought to be plenty of time. Plenty of time. Alright. You know, I can do like a 7 or 8 hour run through the scrapyard and win just fine, but every once in a while I get a party wipe and get nothing, even from just a 2-hour run. Because rocks fall and everyone dies because it took 50 plus rounds to take out the boss. It just happens at random. Pets not even dying. Just sometimes randomly the boss, I guess, just summons so many monsters or something. I don't know why. Sometimes it just takes too long to kill them. I really need to increase my DPS. So I've been crafting this and that. Mostly armors right now. I'm thinking a lot about the water temple and getting to floor 2. I've actually been gathering iron to get a cat evolved, and then maybe a dog, and maybe I'll get the fairy, and then I'll get a token, and I'll use it to make the squirrel a rogue, so I can find more stuff. I just need to have a support character at all times. Like, that to me is the most important class in questing. But yeah, an assassin would be nice. But how to have 3 waters and a blacksmith and somehow wedge in a rogue, because I need a rogue, and still have room for a cat, a dog, and a ghost? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go, but do the best we can. Anyway, this is a nice, big, expensive item that takes forever to make. Seriously, this run lasted hours longer than I wanted it to because I wanted the forging hammer. Well, now I have it. Please be good. Please don't be rank F. Come on, come on. Give me a rank A at least. D. Increases the crafting speed by 0.26. 0.26. See the kind of resources this ate? See the kind of time this ate? 0.26. 0.26! What if I reforged it? It would only take 3 hours, just as much resources, and it would get a little bit better. What if I upgraded it? Okay. Alright. It's so expensive. I feel like I'd be better off trying again, rolling again on it, but I guess a D isn't... It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. And I don't have the resources to reforge it over and over. I can't afford to. Maybe I'll just sharpen it a few times with a whetstone. I wanted a decent one. Alright, let's see. Who else? Here you go. Have that. Alright. Well then. Where did I leave everyone? Ah, here you all are. Did I mention this run ended up being extra long? Because it did. I need to do these. and then I need to do, no, other things. Oh, this one's gonna end up being more than 24 hours, unfortunately. Oops, I forgot what I was doing for a second there. You lot, get to work! Can I count on this taking an hour? No. It won't. Pooh. Because I was going to set them on another campaign dungeon and all. Anyway, let's look at our items for a second. So, I want to throw them into floor 2, but, well, I mean, it goes 50, 800, 8, 60, 8, 120. Yeah. And then there's probably no spells or techniques or something. And it's like, I look at things like that, and I look at things like this, and I think, yeah, I don't think that they can survive in that. I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. And then it wants me to have 2 supporters. And a rogue, and I just don't even know what to say. There's literally not enough room in my roster to do all those things. No, there's no way they can survive in depth 2. It's not 6 rooms. 10 rooms. I thought it took 4 hours to get to the end of this, but it looks like it would take more than that? I don't know. I can't do it, though. Without even taking into account the Kraken. So, maybe an assassin and a protector. Maybe more equipment. And levels don't hurt either. You know, those are always good. Alright, let's see. Anyway, I'm gonna go kick some butt over here now. I'm missing 300,000. Let me see. 100,000 is doing the pets. What am I missing? Drives me crazy when I've misplaced clones. Oh, I know where they are. What are the common offenders of missing clones? Okay, now I'm only missing 35,000 that I can't account for, which is a trifling detail. 35,000. That's nothing. I really appreciate the added the added felicity with might. Seriously, just how much more effective I am at building up my might stuff is just great. The 1K challenges are a pain in the ass, but the reward is worth it. Really worth it. Same with the No Divinity challenges. I still think the game would be better if you were just straight up not able to do them all in a block like I did, but they were stretched out. Like, you do a handful of them and then you'd have to do other things, and because numbers would change and you'd get better, by the time you come back to them, you'd basically have to figure out how to do them efficiently again. I don't know. Maybe everyone else thinks that's a terrible idea. I have no idea. I just think it'd be a great idea. Also, I'm doing real nice here. Real nice. Alright. Anyway. Well. Okay, just knocked that out. That means it's time for power. Okay. You guys ran out. So, at this point, just pointing something out here, We're just about on the threshold. The robot's just over 15,000, and we're up to 14,900. He's finally being challenged for his dominance. He's been the most powerful pet forever, and we're finally gonna surpass him. Psych! Ha 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 ha! Wait, I have 1,000. Where's the option? There's supposed to be another option. I was doing the math, and as much as I want to do the lantern, I gotta give the 1,500 to my robot, but how does I do that? Do I go to the robot, maybe? Ah, here it is. It's literally a 10% gain in power. Yeah, I did the math on it, and it's just better than the chocolates, and there. Look at that. And suddenly, y'all are gonna have to work a little bit harder to catch up now. Take that. Little fast-moving hedgehog thought he could overtake me that quickly, did he? Did he? Okay. Anyway, the event's still gonna run for a few more days, so I should be able to get at least some chocolate out of it, which is nice, really nice. But I'm really just gonna have to wait for the chocolate factory before I can evolve him, which is fine. I'm gonna spend the time. I'm gonna start feeding chocolates to Goldie again, and you know, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Meanwhile, another one. Okay, how many do we need? We still need 81. Well, I think I have one already, right? No, I had 2. Ah, I wasted ball points. Oh no. It's fine. Alright, so now that we did that, is there anything else I need to do on this run? No, I think we're done. Ah, I could wait a minute and a half, but I already used my Unleashed Might, so I guess not. Ah, we have only 6 more to go. Of course, I have to now farm some GP, but I'm also kind of pressed for time. It's really annoying when you're pressed for time during these, because it's like, but I need to do like 5 5-minute runs. That's almost half an hour. But I need to go do something now. It's so stupid and annoying, and I really wish that I had a button that just said, look, just give me, just pay me out. Just pay me out for the time, because I don't have the time to do this. Just give it to me. But it's not an option. You have to do this. You have to do this every time. Yeah, alright, anyway. Oh, right. Clunk, clunk. Because that's the way we do it here. Having you so much stronger means that I should be able to hit 999 even faster. Yeah. Yeah, I don't regret it. No buyer's remorse here. I'm glad I spent the clovers on that. I mean, I want to evolve the pumpkin so I get more chocolate. In the long run, I think that'll be more. But the amount of chocolate I lose from him not being evolved sooner is probably going to be less than what I gained in growth here. Am I making sense, or am I wording things in a tangled mess that's incomprehensible? I think this was the better decision in the long run. But I still want to get the pumpkin evolved as soon as I possibly can. And that's going to involve getting a bunch of hot stones. Sorry, fire stones and things. Which is going to be a pain anyway. At the moment, I've been doing scrapyard runs to build up my iron still. My alchemist has been making a little of this and a little of that. You know, phoenix feathers take like a day to make. It's crazy. I need to get some more everything, some more generic junk to upgrade my smithing hammer more. But yeah, we're up to 55. 20 more and I'll have it. But yeah, I need to upgrade this twice more, and then I'll need to reforge it one more time, and that's going to take wood, hot stones. Wood and hot stones that I don't have. I'm going to need to go to the forest, I'm going to need the volcano, then I can upgrade this. 1.7 is so relevant. Then when I reforge it, it's probably going to become an F, because it's probably gonna. And then that's going to require multiple reforgings, which is going to be a pain. But where we're going to end up, eventually end up is with a magic hammer. Because what I like about it is it increases the quality. But that is need to forge tier 3 fire to equip. What? Needed to forge tier 3 fire? Oh, I get what it's saying. I get it. Yeah, you need to forge tier 3 equipment. Right, and this is tier 3 equipment. Even though this is not fire, non-elemental, or earth, this is something altogether. It's a hammer. I guess it's fire. Anyway. Then you're going to upgrade it all the way. Should be the first major goal here is to get the best hammer possible. Then I'll be forging stuff that's better. I have been forging a lot of things. I decided to go with a bunch of water vests because, hey, my mystic is up tiny amounts. No, the reason I decided to go with water vests was because I wanted to, you know, I had the ice. I ran out of ice making these, but I had the ice to do it, and it upgrades my water resistance. And that's going to matter when we go into the water temple. They'll have a harder time killing us. As you can tell, I tend to prioritize right now their defense over their offense, which is probably why the only way that I lose is when the ceiling collapses on us, which is annoying because it keeps happening. But yeah, that's the only way I can lose a run. None of the enemies can kill me right now. Of course, that's in depth 1, and I really, really want to go to depth 2, but I should just try it. Even though I'm sure that we'll just die, I should send my troops in there and see what happens. They're just gonna die. I know it's gonna happen. I know. But I should try it anyway. The experiment should be made. I wonder. I think I could make planets inside of 5 minutes. Oh, crap. Obviously not. 5 minutes have already passed. Alright. The rest of you get on that. Okay. I've spent too long on this already. I was busy talking and poking things and stuff. Anyway, I need to do this now. It's always stupid to me that I can't spend my ball points to buy pet stones during these short runs because they're less than an hour. And it's just like, no, you can't. No reason, it's just, no, you can't. Alright. Go, go, go. Build that number up. Drat! Well, yeah, we tried. Oh, look at it all. So much. There. Rebirth it all away! Oh, one thing I gotta check. One last thing. Crunch. 31 GP. Ha. I have it. Okay. Yeah, I've had it for a while. Let's get our last crystal upgrade. I mean, I could reset this away, and instead of having 5% crystal upgrade, I could have one more dungeon slot. I could. Is it worth 1,000 GP? That extra slot, though. Yes. Yes. Give me my rock. Do I even need this? Oh well, it's cheap. One more dungeon party slot. Hold on. XP overflow. Need that. Take the slot. Now I have 1,000 left. The power boost and the upgrade are both good, but drop rate? Let's increase the drop rate instead. I can always alter this again later. I mean, yeah, it's expensive. It really is expensive. I wish I could buy it in a lump. Okay, that's it. Excuse me? I just purchased a slot. Bought extra party slot. Oh, I see. I was expecting it to just do another row. I thought it would max out at like 9. But no, I was here. Okay. Where's the cat? There's the cat. This will help a lot when doing the water dungeon, especially. The cat is going to be the next one to evolve. But this is going to be a little bit annoying because it means I have to change out who's doing the growth campaigns. And someone is gonna have to be reallocated. Someone is gonna be put into permanent growth until a new growth champion is found. Who's it gonna be? No matter who it is, it's gonna kinda hurt. Maybe I should just level you up. Wow. I don't have anyone I can reallocate like that without it hurting. Let's see, well, you're destined for adventure, a life of adventure. You're really good at multiplier campaigns. You're adventurers at this point. You're 100% on the item campaigns. Eventually the stone is going to stop adventuring and be switched over to growth campaigns, inevitably. But that's a long way off. That's a long, long way off. Still, maybe it's time I seriously considered the stone. I could make him do... I could use growth campaigns to build him up now. And put someone else in there. For now, it'll be the dragon. The dragon's already at almost 1300, so it's not far behind, so it won't waste a lot of time being caught up. And, yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. So, will be replaced by either Pandora's box or the turtle. But I'm not going to get any of those soon, am I? I guess this could replace it too, but you're not likely either. How's a panda good at food campaigns? Literally the only thing a panda does is eat bamboo all day. That doesn't seem like that's a particularly good thing for harvesting food. Unless, I mean, you can eat bamboo, so, I mean, I guess. Alright, I need to get this thing rolling. I've spent 7 minutes. Oh dear. There. Okay, now where was I? Right, pets. So, oh, right! I remember now. I have 18. Double, that's a waste. Was that 3 times in a row that creating power was done? Ah! Yes! That's the kind of thing I was digging for. Yes! When I do the crystal power challenges, that'll make a big difference. Also, when I do longer runs and I want to equip a god crystal, again, that'll be a huge help. I won't have to play juggling as much. Every time I do a run, I'll get more crystal power out of it. What the heck is this? What'd you do to me? Ugh, I only spent 1,000. You didn't have to do this. Alright, whatever. Here we go. Put that back. Alright, that's about right shape. Yeah, it's a little painful to spend 1,000 GP like that, but I think having the extra pet slot is worth it. I think maybe by adding in the cat, I'll have enough DPS once it levels a little, and it's going to evolve soon into an assassin, so I'm going to have that set up. Well, I'm not going to equip in a forging hammer, I know that. But once I get that rolling, hopefully I won't have the ceiling collapse on me and get no items. That's happened several times. It happened this morning, like 8 hours, an 8-hour run, and the ceiling randomly collapsed because it's completely arbitrary. It's completely random. There's just some runs it happens and some runs it does not. And it's not that any of the pets died during the journey. It's just sometimes the boss of the scrapyard, I guess he just summons too much stuff and they can't overcome it. But having one extra pair of paws in there, I think will probably make all the difference. Hopefully. And, you know, 10% more item drops. I mean, I just gave up 10% of my power, as well as the upgrade on the crystals, which, you know, is sad, but hey, I got an extra slot, so that more than makes up for it. For most circumstances. So, you know, yeah. Alright, what are we doing? I am going to do this. And then I am going to do this. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to be like, make weather for me. I should probably try to make planets. If I spent even 5 GP, but I was able to make them... Okay, I think I just talked myself into it. Is this enough? Is this enough? I just need planets. Planets and... Really? Suns as well? There's no way I can do suns. There's no way that'll happen. Oh, wow. Didn't cost hardly anything at all. Okay, yeah, no, we're going to try this. I have a fair amount of clones here. This could work. This could work. Let's see. I mean, this has ended up being an 11-minute run instead of a 5-minute run. 15-minute runs would be great. What's going on? Oh, yeah, turn that off. I was like, I didn't run out of creating, did I? Alright. Well, I'm not quite sure because I don't have enough. I mean, I've got no might backing this. Oh, yeah. The suns are certainly not happening. The Earth-like planets... With a higher creation count, this would be different. So close! That's okay. Yeah, with a higher creation count, so I could make my clones faster, this would be a lot more doable. But I'm not too worried. I don't really... Like, the short runs are just something I do in between challenges like this. And once I'm done with these, like... I'm seriously thinking about the no rebirth ones, honestly. Although I may have just cut my own throat on that by taking away 10% of my crystal power, but still, I'm thinking a lot about the no rebirth challenges still. Yeah. But once I've done those, like, there won't be wind downs on my resets anymore. Not until I have the refrigerator and deal in those. No, after that, it's just going to be all uphill. So, yeah. I think I'm far more concerned about long runs than short ones, and getting a higher clone count seems more important. Alright. It might work. I mean, I almost defeated the last one in a... Oh. Oh, right, fine, whatever. We're done. We're done. So, you know, just planets. I didn't have to spend as much GP as I did. Go ahead and make some more weather. Why not? Oh no. Oh no. Villages. Make villagers. There. Okay. Powering up. Make the Dragon Ball Z power up sounds. Mystic is more important than physical when you're doing this, I concluded. When you have access to the Unleash Might, it's a different equation because it boosts your regen so much. Anyway. There you go. Nice 15-minute run. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to set up my next thing here. A few more 5-minute runs, and then I'm going to be on to the next P-ball. And then I'm going to start trying out my new team. So I can still slip in the slime when I want to do water temple runs. Probably in place of the stone. The supporter is critical. The dog is going to evolve. The cat is going to evolve. These two are water types. No, not the stone. I need the blacksmith. Right. I need another pet token. I need to pick up another water type. And I'm given to understand that the hermit crab wants to be a blacksmith. So seems good. Seems good. So getting the next doesn't seem all that important. Class change tokens are a bit spendy though, aren't they? More items to bring in. But this seems like the important one. This seems good. That seems good. I've wanted this for a long time. But we need to focus on getting the fridge. This is going to take a bit, but having the extra party member, and then once I get the dog and the cat evolved, I'll probably try swapping out, once I get the fairy as a supporter, I'm going to spend a token and convert the squirrel. I'll get a free token around that time. I'll spend it to convert the squirrel into a rogue, and then I'm not entirely sure how I'll juggle everything I want, but we'll get it. We'll figure it out we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway. Seems that Ryu has reached every developer's favorite time in game design. Fixing one bug only to have a new one. So my trick with the alchemy performing camel no longer works. You've got that one. The blacksmith could have done the same thing back then, but it was a little bit weirder and a little bit more complicated because I needn't bother explaining it because it doesn't work anymore because he fixed it. You see the cat over here? The cat's in a dungeon right now, but also fighting a few shadow clones. I just noticed that and went, wait a minute, because this number was ticking up when it shouldn't have. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? How long do you think it's going to take him to find this one? Yeah. I don't even know how... Wait a minute. Maybe I don't understand what's going on. What is this? What is happening here? No, my mistake. I did not understand. I can have two parties running at the same time now. Ah. I see. I didn't understand that. I thought I was getting an extra slot in my pet team. I didn't even think that what could actually be happening is that I could be having an entire second team. Well, now. Bought extra party slot. I thought it was an extra slot in my party. More pet teams. Whole teams. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna have to think about this. That's what it means. Okay. Each would be allowed to have their own inventory, of course. I would be able to bring back more stuff. I see. So I should be planning to have 12 adventurers. It'll be more difficult to use them for anything else. This means that, see, you two are set to be adventurers, but suddenly, yeah, this does change things a lot. So I'll get my cat evolved soon. Then the dog, and I can already be gathering feathers for the fairy. Suddenly my alchemist will have trouble keeping up, at least until I get another one. I'm going to want to pull the rabbit and Cupid out of this. For now, I should probably put the phoenix, maybe the reindeer? Maybe the reindeer. I need more pets. I need more pets! I wonder if my ape is large enough that I can try to get the cloud yet. I haven't attempted it. I don't think 15,000 growth will be super enough, but I could try. There's a Hydra, there's a Pandora's box, there's a turtle, there's the AFK clone, and then the rest are pet token related. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really thought this meant that I could send parties of 7 8 and eventually, 9. I thought that was probably going to be the limit. I thought it was just, but no, it's a whole different thing. Now that I see that. Huh. Yeah, okay. Alright. I was thinking I was going to have, at most, maybe a dozen of my pets would be doing dungeons, like different things for alternates and stuff, and eventually I'd be able to be running, 9 of them, and then I'd have some, a few alternates for specific things, but this changes everything. I need 2 supporters, 1 for each party. But the only one who's good at support's the fairy, so I might actually want to leave the squirrel as a support. Who's going to be my rogues then? Oh my gosh. You want to be a rogue, a mage, an assassin. Let's see, you wanted to be an adventurer. Let's see, assassin, support. No, sorry. Assassin, defender, supporter, mage, alchemist. You 2 are for, well, no, you're for growth campaigns. What do you want to be? What do you want to be when you grow up? Another blacksmith. You're too important for growth. You want to be a mage, huh? You're also going to need to be an adventurer. Let's see. I'm going to have to think about everything. You might make a good rogue. An assassin, huh? But you're probably gonna... wow. You could be anything, but you're gonna be a while. You want to be a rogue, do you? Yeah. 250 pound feathers. You're actually fairly easy. Though how you can be a wind element, shouldn't that be more reserved for the birds? No, everything with wings seems to be on fire. Never mind. Well, I see. So you buy an extra team. A good grief. So I can be running 2 at once. If I get another team, I could be running 3 at once. Once you hit 5 teams, you could be running all of these except the newbie ground. Of course, you'd have to have 30 pets that do nothing but that. And then there's the question of what about campaigns? Those are a major source of power. I mean it. Pets themselves just doing a little level up campaign and then the multiplier campaigns. How am I supposed to get items now? Wow. Huh. I mean, this doesn't leave me with a lot to work with as is. Even if I take these 2 back, I don't... And if I replace them with a bird and Rudolph, that's still... Man. How are you supposed to forge things and adventure at the same time? Well, anyway, you're good because you're helping them. In the newbie grounds, they won't have any problems because you're, Where is it? There it is. Buff pet damage of non-mages by 1% times class level. I thought it was 2% per class level. 1%? Oh, 6%. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, well, you'd still tear up the monsters. Cupid and the cat pretty much guarantee that these three will be fine in the newbie grounds. I can't really put them in any place more dangerous. I need a little wood and a little of this and a little of that for working on my hammer. But suddenly you're needed elsewhere. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are we going to do with ourselves? Okay. I don't need that many skies. What do I do with that many skies? Alright, anyway. Jeez. Alright, well, that's what's going on there. We'll see what I manage to come up with. I don't seem to have very many options. Unless I want to tear up my growth chamber here. Which I don't want to turn off. I want to get them up. Up. They're all so tiny.